Hi folks, so today's video is day number 5 using the Urban Decay Afterdark palette. If you guys want to know how to do it, then just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. Alright, so the shadows that we're using today, I'm going to be using Off Duty as well as Paralyzed. And then I will be going in to the crease with a little bit of a color from the Master Palette by Mario. I haven't reached for this in a while, and these mattes are so good that I just decided to grab it. So I'm using this shade in Isabelle. I also use just a little bit of Alter as my brow bone highlight. And then I use just a little piece of tape. I don't have white tape, I have like scrapbooking tape, so don't judge me. This is very artistic. So moving on to brushes, I did end up using a couple. I used this like just sort of soft, fluffy brush just for the brow bone color. A little flat shader brush to go into the inner corner and underneath the eye. A 217 to apply colors in the crease. A flat shader brush for the blue. And then, I don't think I used this one. So those 4. And then my blue liner is this color in Vivid Sapphire from the NYX Vivid Brights. These are awesome and I haven't used them in a while either. And I kind of wanted to just tie everything all together. I'm going into Alter, taking a little bit of that, and I'm just going to apply that just as my brow highlight. Also taking that down just a little bit so that we have something to blend that second color into. And then I'm going to take Isabelle, and this is just going to go into my crease. I kind of just wanted a lighter brown shade that had a little bit of an orange tone to it. Oh, these colors are so good. I'm going to have to go back to this palette and start using it more just on like my own days off and stuff, because this palette is gorgeous. Let me know in the comments down below about Anastasia Beverly Hills like single matte eyeshadows. Like, is it something that you would consider me picking up, because the matte shadows in these palettes are just amazing. Alright, so with that shade applied, I'm next going to go in on top of it and more into the crease with Off Duty. That's just sort of a bronzy shade. I don't know why I wanted that other crease color there. I just wanted a little bit of a matte. Yeah, basically, I just wanted a little bit of a matte shade. And so I'm actually taking this, and this is one of the reasons I love having the tape there, because if you can do this on your own, props, but I cannot. I'm kind of just placing it and bringing it into the eye, into the crease. And I'm getting all kind of fallout on this. This is going to be really fun when I take the tape off. Alright, so I just applied that bronze shade just out to the tape and carried it into the eye. And that's why I like having that tape there, because when I take it off, it's going to have that crisp line, but then I didn't do much work. So, you know, cheating is fine. And from there, I'm going to go in with Paralyzed. Dust that blue off, and that's going to go right into the center of my lid. Sort of into the inner corner as well. And then what I'm doing is I'm just taking the edge of the brush and kind of just blending that in on top of the brown. So what happens when you mix that blue and the bronze together, it almost makes like a purpley shade, which I think is really cool. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of my finger just to get sort of the maximum amount of the blue. I find when you apply it with a brush, it kind of blends in, but if you pat it on with your finger, it can really bring in that like intensity of color. Okay, and then from there, I'm just going to take that tape off. That's a good look. I'm going to take a small flat brush. I'm going to go in with Isabelle. You could use a similar shade if you have one available. And I'm just going to work that just right underneath my bottom eyelashes. And then I'm just going to feather that up just along that line. We're putting liner there anyway, but just to make the look kind of cohesive. Okay, and then that's everything for the eyeshadow. So I love the way that these two colors pair well together and blend together. I think it's just a really interesting eye. Now obviously I decided to take it even more interesting and add this blue liner. It kind of takes away a little bit from the blue eyeshadow that's on the lid, so an option for you if you wanted to is just to do a black eyeliner and some lashes, or even just to do just a coat of mascara and finish it like that. Even though we put that tape there, I like to kind of hide that line with some liner. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a line with the Vivid Sapphire. Another thing I did just to tie in that blue liner is to just add a little dot of it right underneath my bottom eyelashes. And so I'm just doing just a little dot there. It's just one of those things when people see it, it just kind of ties everything together. Alright, so this is what the finished look looks like. I completely forgot to record the rest of my face, but as usual I have on NYX Taupe Blush as my contour. My blush is Milani's Luminoso, and then my highlight is Thunderstruck from Kat Von D. So that's what I got going on my face. And then now for lips, I'm kind of torn between what I want to do for lips. Part of me really wants to use this orange shade because of my hair and then also because of this blue, but then I kind of think that would be like a little bit too much. So instead I'm going to go in with Brooklyn Thorn. This is a NYX Liquid Suede. And yeah, I think it's kind of a perfect color to kind of play off of this. We'll see. Alright, so then this is what it looks like with that color applied. I still think I might want to try out the orange, so I might try it when I do my review of this palette for tomorrow. But yeah, so that is day 5 using the Urban Decay Afterdark palette. I definitely have my opinions on these shadows. I think they're a really awesome formula. Definitely stay tuned for my review tomorrow. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth, talk about the price and all that stuff. So I'm going to put this back on the list for a palette to reach for in the future, and that I can do another 5 looks with, because that's my plan. I'm going to try to use my products and, you know, give you guys as many looks as I can possibly think up with certain things. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this week. Next week is going to be fun. We're going to do the Pastel Goth. Also, I've been playing around with an idea of doing like themed weeks. Now that my hair is this color, all I want to do is wear orange. Because you guys know this sort of like teal color and orange looks amazing together. I wonder if you guys would be interested in me doing like a week of orange looks. Orange eyeshadows, pairing all my favorite like orange products. Let me know if that's something that you might be interested in. Let me know in the comments. I'm also thinking of doing like a Valentine's week where I do like pinky purples, peaches kind of looks all through that week. You know, something soft, something date night, something dramatic. Let me know, because I'm looking to switch it up. As much as I love doing the one palette a week, I think it might be interesting to continue doing like a certain themed week of something, just because I find it's easy for my mind to like really focus on having like one set. I find if I have like open creativity, I do nothing, as opposed to being sort of limited in like a theme or one palette. It kind of lets me be more creative somehow. I don't know. Maybe creative minds can kind of relate to that. Give me any suggestions for that. I'm definitely thinking of doing like a week of orange looks and also a week maybe for Valentine's Day. Let me know. Maybe a week of green for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. Let me know. Yeah, so hopefully everyone is doing good, and until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye!